I'm going to get all philosophical about the rest of my life now. Like, why do I fight? I don't know. Pay's getting better. Chicks dig cage fighters. I was a massive Bruce Lee fan when I was a kid. I liked Jackie Chan and Drunken Master and all that stuff. And I remember when we were at school, like, people started talking about the UFC and all this kind of stuff. I didn't really know much about it, and I did a little bit of boxing, but I never really got into anything properly until I was about 17 and went down the kind of traditional kung fu route. And it sounds a bit wanky, but the guys I trained with were all quite into UFC and into actually kind of fighting rather than just doing the kind of old school wushu stuff that looks good for show. So that was quite a good basis. Like, there was some boxers and stuff with me, so I did some stuff with boxing, and then I'd kind of watched some things and started watching the Master Sken shows on. Used to put them on Channel 5, like Night of Combat and stuff like that. I used to start watching them, so started copying Thai boxing and copying other stuff, and then copying some grounding pound on like a wee stupid kind of kick shield. I just put it on the ground, I'd be like, ugh, ugh, and just like try to fight it in the ground and stuff, and not really had a clue what I was doing. And then I didn't train for a couple of years and ended up bumping into someone who trained up here, and they were like, oh, you should come and check it out. So I ended up just checking it out one day, and like, it's just pretty cool up here, and pretty much been a fixture ever since. There's a couple of guys that come in are just like, do you never leave here? Like, if they built a flat in here, I wouldn't leave. So yeah, much to my girlfriend's dismay, but you know, she knew what I was like when she met me, so that's what I do. Why did I fight? I don't know. I enjoy the. I really enjoy the training, and then I just enjoy. I suppose I just enjoy hanging about with my mates, and. iPhone. I just enjoy hanging out with my mates and training. I don't know. I enjoy the full thing, really. The fighting at the end of the day is getting to show off and bunch in front of people that you can kick someone's ass, I suppose. I don't know. I've never really thought about it. Oh shit. I'm going to get all philosophical about the rest of my life now. Like, why do I fight? I don't know. Pay's getting better. Chicks dig cage fighters. I don't know. Fuck man, you've messed me up now. I'm going to go away and think about that. Oh no, why did I fight? It's fun. The training's fun. I enjoy it. Just good laugh. I get really quite nervous. My first pro fight, I didn't get nervous at all. I was fighting a guy, I'd taken it on like 2 weeks' notice. I was fighting at Oran Moor in Glasgow, and I was fighting a guy from a team just outside Glasgow, Bob McVitie. I'd seen him fight a few times, and I don't know, I felt really relaxed on the day. I remember John Cullen, one of our pro fighters, was saying to me, he's like, man, why are you so chilled out? I was just sitting watching one of the fights. I was like, I don't know, I just wasn't bothered. But since then, I don't know, I've got worse. Like, I had my next fight, I was really nervous because it was a bit of a step up in competition. And then the fight after that, it was a bit of kind of local rivalry with a local guy. And I'd been built up a lot on the internet and stuff like that. And I was quite nervous for that, but whenever I get in the ring, the nerves do kind of just dissipate, and I just end up. I never see things landing, and maybe it's just a bit of inexperience. I do go in with a game plan to start with, but I don't. As I start the fight, it's quite blank, and I'm just kind of reacting to what happens at the time, and things have been working out so far, like in that sense. But I don't know, everything that just kind of goes blank, and it just reacts at the time. Short-term goals, I would love to break into the UK and European top 10 rankings. I feel that I've got quite a well-rounded game that I could trouble a lot of the top guys. In the long term, I really like coaching, and I really like helping guys and watching guys progress and come through. So in the long term, I really want to get into coaching, to be honest, and see guys progress and be with them as they progress as fighters, and maybe do something really well and help them through that kind of journey. We are quite a tight-knit bunch, and I think that really is why we are successful, to be honest with you. We don't take ourselves too seriously, but we take what we do pretty seriously while still trying to maintain a bit of a fun edge to it. At the end of the day, there's no point doing something if you hate it. There's no point doing it if it's a chore, you know. Everyone just comes in, gets their work done and enjoys it, has a bit of a laugh, and just try to keep it fun. Just try to keep it fun at all times. The Griphouse has done a lot for me. I definitely wouldn't be sitting talking to you if it wasn't for it, and I've made some great friends up here, and it's just I feel as though I've found somewhere that I'm going to spend a lot of time here. Again, much to my girlfriend's dismay.